Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking love and marriage, Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. Today we're talking more fallout from the disaster interview of Tasha K and Martell. And now Melody, Cherie Rogers, makeup artist, has entered the chat and has dragged Martell in these comments. But one comment in particular really triggered Martell so much so that he did a response and a delete. Now, did it come from him or did it come from the alleged side chick that he kind of claimed, but not really, because he ultimately called her just a friend and a good mom. So nonetheless, let's get into what was said here. And first there was also shade in Melody Cherie's makeup artist Jay's story saying, "Don't argue with anyone who doesn't know Kenya is in Africa. Hashtag each one teach one." So there is that. But also what happened was the following. So the comment was left on the clip that basically was kind of like the teaser for this interview. And so it says, "This is deplorable. His children will never forgive him for this." And then, like I said, Martell in a post and delete, because I don't see this comment anymore. And I quickly screen grabbed it because I knew Martell was going to be on some BAN type of stuff. But nonetheless, he tags the makeup artist, he tags Jay, says, "You weak, soft man, you inserted yourself in my business way too much, so it is okay for the kids to see their dad being arrested because of a text message I sent her in 2022, and she filed charges 11 months later, or her lying to all y'all about me abusing my son and having them taken for 56 days. The courts got the truth. Boy, you better shut the bleep up." So here's the thing, you guys. The courts aren't just going to, prevent you from seeing your kids for 60 days without any receipts, without any interviews, or any testifying from the kids. Like, they're not just going to just do that. You're not just going to get arrested for a text message. A lot of things have changed now with the popularity of social media, and you're not just going to just get arrested for just nothing, Martell. Number one. Number two, for some reason, Martell thinks, this behavior is what's hot in the streets and what's making him look good, and it's making him look worse. It's making him look volatile. It is making him look unhinged. It is making him look completely erratic. And I don't understand why Martell does not see that this was a complete flop, that this was a complete disaster, that this was a bad look. I am not sure who is advising him. I am not sure who is telling him to go on platforms during an active case and completely just tell all of these lies, in which your mistress has completely said the opposite about on record, on audio, on different platforms, on different content creators platforms, as well as her own platform and her own lives and everything else, her own DMs to people. Like, why didn't you do your research, right? And like I said in the last video, if you're going to tell a lie, can you at least stick to the lie all the way through? Don't say one thing at the beginning of the interview and then switch up at the end. Like, can we just do that? Can we just keep the lie straight for the interview for the whole 2 hours? Because that was the other thing, right? But Martell, like I keep saying, he keeps thinking that this interview is about destroying Mel and saying all these horrible things about Mel, his ex-wife, and trying to uplift this side chick. But what he is failing to realize is that he said so many disrespectful things about the kids and throws so much shade at the kids and tried to really diminish the harm that he is doing to them. Both, with all of these interviews and the way that he treats him and the way that he flaunts this side chick in their faces, who, played an integral part in continuing to, want to be chosen by Martell while he was knowingly a married man with children. He thinks that he's doing something by doing this interview with Tasha K
And all it's doing is it is having the kids, who are pretty soon, if not already, at least a couple of the oldest, are going to be old enough to where they can Google stuff on social media. Kids can tell them in school, you know, different stuff that's taking place via social media. Why would you want your kids, like I said in the last video, to have a trail of all of the nasty and horrible things that you've said about their mother, all of the times that you've tried to uplift this side chick, even though publicly calling her a peasant, publicly still not claiming her, still will not call her a girlfriend, you call her a friend now, and that this is the first time since you've been divorced you guys can kind of be seen, except for you still don't show her, you still treat her like a side chick, like she's hidden. And then this taunting, trying to, you know, out whoever Mel is dating just so that you can harass him, like you wrongfully harassed other guys that you assumed Melody Cherie was involved with romantically. Why would Mel put him on blast? Why would she expose him if she is dating somebody when you couldn't control yourself with the Devin Keith situation and with the former attorney? So make it make sense, you guys. So Martell, you know, once again, completely embarrassed himself, completely embarrassed both himself and his side chick, who, if she thinks any of this made her look good, then she's just as dumb as ever. I mean, if we're just going to keep it a buck. Because, like I said, any man who has been this divorced this long and spends this energy talking about his ex-wife like this 24/7, and this is all the pillow talk you guys do 24/7, he's not into you, girl. He's not into you at all. Because a real one, if you were really moving on from your ex, Martell, you wouldn't be doing all these interviews discussing her. You wouldn't have her name in your mouth like this. You would have moved on. You would have found a way to co-parent amicably, and you would have rode off into the sunset with your mistress and not care anything about what Mel is doing with her personal life and who Mel is intimate with in her personal life. Why does that matter to you if you don't quote-unquote care and don't want to quote-unquote say anything positive about your ex-wife, but you seem to be in tune with everything that you think you know is going on with her? So that doesn't tell me somebody who is quote-unquote moving on and only concerned about the kids. No. You very much still want to be a part of the mix. You very much wanted this arrest to be a storyline for the show that you also claim in this interview you're no longer filming for. So who needs who, Martell? And again, like I said, when people were dropping that this interview was going to be some type of expose on the Scotts, I told you guys, this was always going to be about Martell's, you know, trying to continue to take down Mel, trying to continue to slander Mel, continuing to try to drag her. And once again, it failed. This is only going to work in Melody Cherie Rogers' favor. She is only going to continue to be more successful for this. And this is just going to expose Martell and how much he hates women. Because there is no need for this type of behavior. A real one would have, you know, taken the anger management, taken counseling, and really tried to make something of themselves and really try to improve things for themselves instead of doing all of this unhinged stuff. Because you're up here talking about you're a calm person, but this is unhinged behavior, Martell. So, you know, you need to keep it moving. But he can't even stand on business, you know, in these comebacks with people. And most of the comments are dragging Martell. There's a few pick-me's in there that are trying to make fetch happen. I don't know, some of you are still watching the Tasha Gay interview, because when I went to bed last night, it was like around 50K or something views. Now it's up to like 70 something K. So somebody is tuning in, and I'm not sure why, because it was nothing full of lies for a couple of hours, you guys. Like there's no need to tune in at this point to just hear somebody slander his ex-wife like this. So there's that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please let me know what you think about Melody Cherie's makeup artist, Jay. having a go at Martell responding and then deleting in the comments. What do you think of this? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.